everyone, and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today I wanted to do a really fun, just like a sit down. Well, I sit down for most of my videos, but I just wanted to do something a little more talky today. It's not going to be a makeup thing at all. I have been getting a couple comments from you guys saying that you would want to see more of like a sit down video, like a chatty type video, or maybe like a story time. So that's what we're gonna do today. I thought I found this, and this is my old high school dream journal, okay? And I wanted to read a entry from this because it's actually wild. It's ridiculous, it's hilarious. And mind you, I have not read this dream journal. I had to go through like my drawers over here that I've had for like 10 years. It's ridiculous. I've had them for so long, and I had to pull this thing on to find it, and then find the one that I was trying to read, because I remember the dream a little bit, but it's definitely not as much as it was like written down. But I have not read it. I have not even looked at it since I wrote it, or maybe like a couple of months after I wrote it. So this is going to be very fresh and new to me. So if you'd like to see the wacky dreams that I have in my dream journal and when I was in high school, then keep on watching. Actually already kind of planning to do more of these. Maybe not in the dream journal. If you want to see the dream journal, then you're more than happy to make more of those. But I have some other story times that I can kind of do, and I'm just real stupid. Like when I was a kid, or even like as a young adult, I was just real dumb. So if you want to know those, like if you want me to do videos on those, then just comment down below and let me know. So here is the one that we are going to be reading today. This one over here, it's written in pink, like gel pen, like those pink gel pens, and I actually dated it too. It is Sunday, January 15th, 2012. So 2012 was the year, if you can see that right there, it's actually dated, and I wrote it at 11:33 a.m. So 2012 is actually the year that I graduated high school. Some of you are saying, oh my god, like you're so young, or oh my god, you're really old. So it just depends on what category you fall in. Yes, I did graduate in 2012, so I've been out of high school for a couple of years, but I wanted to read this one because it's actually not too long, but it's like this whole page and then here and here. So I mean, it's got a little bit of story to it. I think like when I wrote it down, because obviously I do have like lucid dreams sometimes. Like I know that I'm dreaming, and I can just be like, it's like a remote to where if I'm like, I don't like this dream, I can just switch it sometimes. Not every time that I fall asleep, but I have had that happen to me, to where it was like a total lucid dream. There are some people that I actually know that I had in the dream, so they're actually in this. I will change their name for the video's sake, but let's go ahead and just get started. Can't believe I wrote this in pink gel pen because I can't barely read it. So, Sunday, January 15th, 2012, 11:33 a.m. I guess I slept in real late. I couldn't imagine sleeping in until 11 now. It's wild. Last night I had the best dream I think I've ever had. It was so intense, and I can't like grammar or spell. I put, it was so intensive, and the fact I remembered the entire dream. I can't grammar. It's awesome. Okay, well, it started with me at high school. I was talking about a girl, Chelsea, let's call her, whom I really don't like. I was talking about how I forgot I wrote this down. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really trying to like read this through, but I'm gonna be like breaking and pausing to laugh at myself like quite often, so I apologize. I was talking about this girl, Chelsea, whom I really didn't like. I was talking about how she effed my best friend, and then out of nowhere, there he was. Let's call this guy Daniel, for the sake of this video. Daniel was right there, and he told me to follow him, so I did. And he vanished, and then so did I, and I appeared in just some kind of room. Not really a big room, but that's where I met Gerald. Okay, and Gerald, I actually remember that name. I don't even know anybody named Gerald. I literally, in the dream, that person's name was named Gerald, and I don't know anyone named Gerald, so I'm going to use this name because to me, it wasn't a real person. If your name is Gerald, then I know that's actually a name, but I don't know anyone named Gerald, and in the dream, I remember that the person did not look like anyone that I know. I didn't know this person. It didn't look like anyone that I knew from high school or church or anything. So I had no idea who this person was. That's where I met Gerald, the vampire. Okay, honestly, I think this dream may have like sparked from like Twilight, because it was really around the time where Twilight was being like really huge. It was like a big deal. And I did read the books and I was watching the movies when they came out. This legit is a dream that I had. I wrote it down after I woke up. But I think some of this stems from Twilight and like the whole like vampire days and everything, so. Oh, and just to put it into perspective, I was 2012, I'm 24 now, 2012, I was like 17. He was standing in the corner, and the first thing he said to me was, "We have work to do." I asked him what he was talking about, and he just said, "You'll soon find out." I was kind of freaking out because I was human and I didn't have any kind of special powers. When Gerald stepped towards me and came out of the dark corner, I saw him. He was pale and had piercing blue eyes. He was so beautiful. The weird thing was that he didn't look like anybody I knew. See, I even put it here. Not at school, not at work. I didn't know this guy. He came over to me and he took my hand, and it felt like we were moving at the speed of light. It's very fast. We arrived at some kind of office or lounge, and I met a lot of other people with powers. Next page. And also these people that were in my dream, I do know. As soon as I appeared at this lounge, I saw 3 chairs drop to the floor as if somebody was holding them up with their mind. My eyes automatically shot over to a tall man with a shaved head. He looked like, I'm gonna change this person's name. He looked like Thomas. And I asked him, "Was that you?" He said. "Yes, I can move and manipulate any object with my mind." And this is in parentheses. I noticed a black and yellow band on his head. I thought it was hand, but it was head. It looked like a sweatband of some kind, but it wasn't. After he introduced himself, the others did too. He was their leader. The next was a shorter man, but he was really hairy. He looked like a guy named, I also knew this person. He looked like a guy I knew named Billy. We're calling him for the sake of this video. And he told me that he was a werewolf. Then out of nowhere, a girl's voice shot out and said, "Ha! Werewolf? More like a puppy dog." Oh, shots fired. I heard a low, deep growl come from the werewolf. I thought I was gonna say werewolf's mouth, but I didn't. I heard a low, deep growl come from the werewolf, and he moved fast as lightning and pinned the girl to the wall. She in turn got out of his grip and then threw him across the room. The girl was also a vampire, question mark? She looked like my friend. She looked like my friend Bertha, we'll call her. The manipulator? I think I meant the person that can move things with their mind. The manipulator pulled them both back and he said, "Calm down." Then he turned to me and asked, "What can you do?" And I said, "Nothing, I'm human." His eyes shot to Gerald. Before he could say anything, I asked, what did I call this guy? I don't know. I asked so-and-so what that band on his head was for, and he said, "It helps me control my power." Like a sweatband around his head helps control his power. I mean, hey, whatever. It helps me control my power. I'm so powerful, you don't want me getting out of control. He's very cocky, apparently. And then we're going on to this last little bit right here. Not too much left. I asked him if I could see some of his powers, and he walked over towards the sink and poured some water into the sink. When it was full, he made a actual tidal wave, like he lifted it up out of the sink, made a tidal wave, and then dropped it back down and said, "Imagine what I just did with the sink." Or wait, he said, "You see what I just did with the sink? Imagine what I could do with the ocean." and then I woke up. It was one of the best dreams I had in a while. I mean, alright, so all seriousness, that's actually a pretty cool dream. Like X-Men, mutants, vampires. That was actually a really, really cool dream. I wish I had that dream more often, but I don't. I haven't had that dream since then. But at least I don't think I do anyways. But I'm just so like, it's very, you can tell that I was like 17. I just have to laugh at myself because I'm so like, oh my god, Twilight and vampires and werewolves. I still love vampires to this day. Don't get it twisted. I still love vampires to this day. I still have like a soft spot for vampires. But yeah, you guys, that has been my first dream journal embarrassing entry story time kind of video. I really hope they did like it. I actually really enjoyed filming this. I really like chit-chatty videos too. I've actually been watching a girl named Carrie Dayton, and she has been doing a lot of these story times. She's done it for quite a while. And I've just started getting into those, so I thought it'd be really fun if I gave it a shot. But yeah, I really hope that you did like that. If you did, then go ahead and click up that like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. If you want to see other videos that I post when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!